Hi, welcome to another episode of My Horror Life. No particular episode today. I think I'm just gonna fly off. I was gonna say fly off the handle, but basically just shoot from the hip here. So, how was everybody's Halloween? I know it's been a while since Halloween. It's been like 10 days since then, but I enjoyed it. I got to watch some horror movies. Oh, hold on one second. Little intro music of one of the movies I got to watch again. That voice so clear through broken walls. That scream I hear. Cry, sister. Thou shalt not fall. Come to your brother. Thou shalt not fall. Join me, sister. So if you don't know what that music is from, then you really aren't a horror fan. So that's Cry Little Sister from the Lost Boys soundtrack. It was good to see that movie again. I totally forgot how much I love that movie. And every time that song hits, they play it quite a bit. But every time that song hits, it gets me. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Look at goosebumps. I mean, that whole soundtrack, that with the saxophone guy, probably the sexiest saxophone ever. Not the guy, the saxophone. I mean, I'm sure the girls like that guy, the beef hunk guy. I still believe. Anyways, so it was great to see Lost Boys again. It's been a while, and R.I.P. Corey Haim, but Corey Feldman and that whole crew. I mean, Diane Weiss is great. Jamie Gertz, Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer Sutherland to me is a very underrated bad guy in movies. He's done like a bunch of them, and it's he's just the guy that you love to hate. But in this case, a lot of people were, Team David on this one. David was cool as shit in that movie. And they don't make movies like that anymore, guys. They don't. One of I say probably my favorite vampire movie, that and Fright Night. And I've already done a little review of Fright Night, so if you haven't seen that one, just go on my page and you have to scroll down a while, or you can just ask me and I'll send it to you. But yeah, Lost Boys, I'm not going to do a review. I'm just going to say, like, it was good to see that during the Halloween season. I got to see Trick or Treat again with the kid from Family Ties, the one that plays Skippy. Gene Simmons was in it, so it's a great movie. Of course, the Halloween movies, how can you go? And a big treat for me was that my nephew got watched Friday the 13th with me, the original Friday the 13th with me. It was his first time seeing it. So, proud uncle right here. He enjoyed it, and that's all I can ask for. If you don't like it, then just tell me. But he enjoyed it, and he loved the twist ending, and so, like I said, proud uncle. Also, I did get to see, I was worried I wasn't going to see it, but Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. So, one of my all-time favorite, for underrated horror movies, I should say. Favorite underrated movies. Doesn't get enough credit. It really doesn't. Of course, Carrie. I get to watch Carrie again. Hellraiser. I watched 1 and 2, and the other day it was like 2 days before Halloween. I watched Phantasm and Phantasm 2. Love those movies. Was watching Child's Play. Not Child. I was watching Bride of Chucky and The Curse of Chucky. And I actually enjoy Curse of Chucky. I didn't like I didn't like the Cult of Chucky. I was, and then Son of Chucky. I didn't like. They were playing that, but I kind of skipped it. And I think the last horror movie I watched for the Halloween season was Jason X. And anybody who knows me, I've had a love-hate relationship with that movie. It's growing on me little by little. I shouldn't say hate. I love dislike. I don't hate any movies because I envy everyone that's ever get to be in a movie. So I can't hate on it because it's something I haven't done, but it's something that's on my bucket list. Hopefully, in a year or two or three, been talking with a few people. Can't let anything out yet. So, but hopefully, cross fingers. Send good vibes this way. Let's just say that. Send good vibes. Would love to get that off my bucket list. Even if it, like I said, even if it was just one movie for like 20, 30 seconds, I would, and I have to get killed. I want to be the first person killed in a horror movie, and because you remember two victims in a horror movie, you remember the first one and you remember the last one. Some of the ones in the middle you remember, but they're not quite as memorable. It's always the first and the last. That's the memorable ones. And I want to be first. And once I get out of the way, I'm gonna buy like a bunch of DVDs and Blu-rays of that, sign them and give them to people. I won't even charge anybody, obviously, because I've only was in it for 20 seconds before I got brutally murdered. But that would be the icing on the cake, because this year has been great for me. Yeah, I know you're saying 2020 great year. I'm talking about like the last 12 months, going back to October. So October 2019, I got to be in my first convention. I was like a kid in the candy store, meet all the people that I grew up loving, and it was I did a video where I got really teary eyed, and I still think like did that really happen? You know, I got to meet Bill Moseley, Adrian King, Kane Hodder, Felissa Rose, Catherine Kamei, Ed Neal, Derek Mears, Adam Green, Bill Johnson, Dan Yeager. I'm gonna miss somebody. I'm gonna hate myself for it. I said Derek Mears. Bill Johnson. Bill Moseley. Yeah, I think I got everybody. So yeah, I was like, oh wow, John Dugan. You know, I was almost gonna forget somebody. And then fast forward to March of this year, 2020. You know, with the whole being in Boston and getting seen in the background and of Mayor Walsh's press conference, and I hit superstardom. Like, I mean, I busted the internet. I busted Twitter, and it was great. And then all this year, I've been promoting and helping crowdfundings and being part of Movie Magic and The Dead End, Never Hike in the Snow. I contribute to that one. Social Distance, which is coming out. I will let you guys know in a video soon on that one. Backwoods Bubba. The list goes on that. You guys can ask me from my IMDb page, and I'll be sure to save that, share that. And so, I mean, this year, as weird as 2020 has been, it's actually been a pretty productive year for me. And getting back to work a little bit too. You know, that's just recently. I was taking all the time off, you know, because a lot of people know about my health issues. So it was good to get back to work more, and you know, excited to watch horror movies again. That's what we're here for. We're here for the horror movies. And Nightmare on Elm Street, I finally got to catch up on part 4 again because I missed it twice, and I was like, I gotta get it. I gotta because I love Part 4. I love Lisa Wilcox and um, so Amityville Horror. I got to watch those. A couple of them I got to watch Amityville 2 and Amityville 4. The Evil Escapes. I still like that one. I don't know. Some people don't. And you know, guys, this is what keeps 2020 reputable for me, is the fact that even when things seem bleak, I can always turn to horror movies and get that little escape from life. Isn't that what horror movies is for? Is that escape? And then I'm still participating in help promoting. I haven't been doing as much crowdfunding, like as far as getting perks, because money's a little bit tight. But I'm still out there doing on the grind and sharing stuff, and um, Christmas Slasher and Wicked Jack and what else is out there? I'm drawing a blank. Let me see. Just watched Voorhees too, and I think I mentioned that in my last video. Excellent job, Cody Falk. I hope there's a sequel, because I would definitely buy it. I mean, rent it or free it or whatever. I think you can watch it free on YouTube, so go ahead and check that out. Also, and Never Hike in the Snow, you can watch on YouTube. I mean, this is exciting times, considering everything, considering how movies have kind of stopped, and I think they started production again, but through the whole summer we didn't get any new releases, and but that's where these fan films took over. Once the fan films got their certification for COVID-free, sets and everything, we're getting these movies, and it's amazing how the indie film guys and the fan film guys have kind of filled that void for us. So kudos to them, and probably said 300 times now. What else? I think that's it for now. So, guys, have any suggestions for maybe future reviews? Put it in the comment section. Remember to like, subscribe, because I checked my stats. Only 40% of the people that view these videos are subscribers. Where you other 60%, come on, click on it. And then click on that bell on the right side. It'll give you an option to do all notifications. Click all, that way this video, as well as any future video, will come in your notification section. So, be a subscriber. Be with the cool kids. And, non-horror thing. January. Season 3 of Cobra Kai. So, on that note, wax on, wax off.